They finally done it. They have fully killed Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That was already bad. Let me let you know something in case you didn't. This game has been fighting to try to maintain 1K players. 1K to 1.5K players. Yes, 1,500. They have not been able to get to 5K anymore. They shot up to about 3K with the mention of Beats Gohan and Dragon Ball Super Superhero DLC. This game is done, okay? Even the DLC could not stir enough interest in this game to shoot those numbers back up anywhere near where they were. And before people say that Steam has no implications on the actual console player base, look, I've been watching enough live streams to see that it's the same 4 or 5 people are playing against in these ranked match live streams. So the game is clearly dead. It's not dying, it's dead, right? But this game, these changes that they've come up with in these patch notes for DLC Pack 1, they might actually be the final step, the final burying of the coffin. Like the game is already dead. This is them lowering it into the tomb, putting a little cement case on top. This is the death of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero in every formality, in every sense of the word. This is the final death of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because when you see what they've done in these patch notes, you're going to understand why people are going to like just finish leaving this game. Like, especially with other games out right now, like Marvel Rivals, which is definitely cut into a chunk of the player base of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now that people have other things to go do, Sparking Zero is done. It is definitely done. But let's talk about these changes, right? So game mode adjustments, they're trying to rip off Xenoverse 2, Legendary Warrior Face Off, new mode, blah, blah, blah. Face against an extremely powerful character. They've been added for a limited time, aka a rip-off raid. Nobody cares. You're going to add a pumped-up character with rep car stats. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's probably where they're going to release the Gohan Bojack outfit, and they're going to add like they add a new unique mode. No, you add a gimmick thinking you're going to get players back. And of course, people are going to make one YouTube video about the Gohan DLC outfit, Bojack, whatever. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Functionality adjustments. Episode battles now available. Nobody cares. Custom battle. Nobody cares. Quick match has been added. Nobody cares. Ranked match or wait time has been added before matching begins as a penalty based on the number of times you have disconnected. This is going to be what officially kills this game. This is what they did in Demon Slayer, and nobody likes to admit that's why they left, that why a lot of these people left that game alone. But a lot of these people that don't admit to you that they rage quit on things they feel, it's not fair, I'm not going to sit up here and take this, but I don't rage quit a certain magical number of times, so I'm not a rage quitter. I'm telling you, what Demon Slayer did, they started banning people or soft banning people for an hour. And then I think it went up to like a full 12 hours, and then a day, and then a week. That's going to finish killing this game. I'm telling you that right now. That's what killed Demon Slayer. Nobody likes to address it. A lot of these bigger influencers got banned off of that game for a day or a week at a time. So naturally, what happens is that over time, people say, well, fuck this game. They're going to other stuff. They're going to other games. And that's the final nail in the coffin for the game, especially when people have already been saying that the game has no offline modes to interest them. Like with a game like this, if they can't get right back into the ranked match lobbies or play the game online, they're gonna leave this game. I already know the psychology of anime arena fighters or game players, right? They're gonna leave this game just for that reason alone. They're not gonna tell you up front that's why they left. But I'm telling you, that is going to be the reason that they leave. They're going to come up with every other reason. I just don't feel like playing it, man. It's terrible. The meta. No, you got banned. Okay? That's what it is. You got banned, and now you're trying to play it off like you're not interested in the game. And trust me, I would believe that reason, because I don't even play this piece of trash game. But no, the remaining people that are fueling that 1 to 1.5K players, they're going to leave the game just off of that alone. So, battle setup. You can see the control. Nobody cares. At this point, you should have that out of the gate. Some kind of viewer telling you what the moves do. That's stuff that doesn't even matter. You should have had that already in the game. So, too little, too late. Training, the option guarding after attack spin, and nobody cares. Battle system adjustment, charge, nobody cares. Rush attacks, it is now harder to mistakenly input a spin, nobody cares. Guard, grand slash. Hitting an opponent that is falling from a grand slash with another grand slash will now cause them to be blown away spinning. So basically they're killing combo potential. Even like imagine you already lack combo cancel. And the one thing that allows you to continue to loop combos in that game, I've watched enough people play this trash game to understand that's what's going on. Again, when you play Anime Arena Fires, you just recognize what's going on. You don't have to put your hands on the game. I'm a Dragon Ball Arena game master. I know what I'm looking at, right? When you take away that one little, literally the one little way to loop together infinites and do combos, and that's your bread and butter combo system, and you took that away, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna come out in these videos, man, that killed the game, there's no combo. There was already no combo potential. I told you, Sparking Zero had no combo potential because it doesn't have combo reset variety, combo cancel variety, has no combo cancel. And literally only looping Grand Slash again was the only way, even though it reduced the damage it did over time, because I remember being told by one of my Dropbox submissioners, you know, they told me that that's how it works. So you get damage scaled every time you do a triangle input, right? So now you basically just said no combo, right? So now you basically just killed your game even more. No more combo potential in Sparking Zero. So that's going to end up killing this game. It's going to incentivize people to cheese you with super attacks. Now, I already see that's how I'm going to be sitting back watching pieces of trash like Not Eli or Press, and they're gonna get hit by this stuff online, and I'm just gonna be sitting back in the cut laughing at these clowns, bro. That's what those are just a couple of people I just sit back and watch and laugh at them crash out over this piece of trash game. And I'm telling you, that's what's going to occur. Let's see. Rush Key Blast. You will no longer be able to perform high speed evasion while being hit. So basically, you're making it easier for people to spam Key Blast. So now you can't get out of it no matter what. Are you stupid? So now you're making Key Blast looping even more powerful. The main staple that people complain about against this game, you just improved it. The one thing that people would probably tell you not to do, you did it. You freaking idiots. See, this is the problem with listening to people from this freaking community. I'm telling you, bro. Smash Key Blast. It will now be easier to hit firing while moving. So basically, you're just making it where it's cheese. Okay. Oh, this is the big one. Okay. This right here, this next bit we're talking about, this is what's going to kill this game entirely. Okay. I'm going to explain why. Perception, super perception. A certain amount of ki will now be consumed upon activation. After finishing the move, the time until the next action is available or able to be performed has been increased. That just killed this game. You're basically saying no defense. But don't get it wrong. People are still going to run from you, and now they're going to have justification because perception doesn't work. But what's also going to happen, the unintended consequence of this, that people are going to play the Ooga Booga characters. You just basically gave them, you added fuel to the fire, because now where you were seeing like MUI Goku and Gogeta 9 times out of 10 online, you're gonna see them 10 times out of 10, because now you've necessitated that people just cheese those characters, because now Ooga Booga tap square tapping is gonna be all that you see. People are gonna naturally, you're not going to force people to play other characters in the roster. You're not going to do that. You're not gonna do it. It's not going to happen. Quit trying to facilitate that. What's going to happen is that people are gonna try to play those characters. You're gonna still frustrate the little weenies who are complaining and asking for these changes. You're gonna basically harass them off the game, because what they don't see that's going to happen is that people have been talking about super perception getting nerfed like this, but when they encounter a UI Goku who is going to pressure them out of all their ki, again, I don't play this game, but I understand what's going to happen. They're gonna pressure them out of all their ki, and either they're not going to be able to super attack and they're going to be saving ki to perception, or they're going to perception all their ki away and they're going to be caught with their pants down, right? and they're gonna just get ate up with MUI or Gogeta combo, right? I already know that's gonna happen because people are gonna play timid. They already were playing timid before. They don't. I don't see how they don't foresee it. You're gonna see people play even more timid than what they were already doing before, and it's just gonna impact you because when you go to perception, no key, you finna get that ass whooped. So now you got no perception to sit on. If you block and you have low key, you're gonna get guard crash. That's gonna be the worst possible scenario. And then if you rage quit, which a lot of these people do off camera, off stream, when they rage quit and they get soft banned at the ranked match options, they don't get to jump right back on. That's going to finish killing this game over time. I give it a good 3 weeks. That's what's going to happen, and a lot of people are not going to admit to it. And that's going to finish killing this game. You're not going to hear anybody talking about this game come February or March. And I don't care what trailer you do. I don't care what you show. These are going to be the changes that killed this game. I'm telling you. I really don't have to continue going down the list because there was nothing else interesting on this. But I'll do it just for the sake of it because a lot of people are going to want to know the changes. Certain amount of key will be changed, blah, blah, blah. After finish mood, super counter. Time between being able to perform an input has been increased after unsuccessfully performing the move. So basically, if you try to super counter, I think, what is that, revenge counter? Oh, no. That's the one with the little sonic boom sound effect. The one that's supposed to be like BT3. So basically, they're messing with stuff that is going to make it to where people were blaming their connections before. No, it's going to be your input. So when you go for super counter and you miss it, they've actually made where you're not going to get it. So basically, you just made laggy opponents stronger, you fucking idiots. You just made them stronger. So now people who play Gogeta or MUI, when you miss the input and they add that little artificial timer where you can't do it anymore, again, every change they've done on here is going to finish killing this game. Speed impact, nobody cares. Chase change. Damage for giant characters has been reduced. Okay, so they killed giant characters. Again, imagine killing giant characters even more before you release Cell Max and Giant Orange Piccolo, Giant Ajisa Tree Piccolo. Imagine doing that, having no awareness. So now people are not gonna pick up those characters. Again, every change on here is going to kill the game, and it's gonna finish incentivizing people, those stragglers that were playing characters like Ultimate Gohan, trying to act like they're the unique ponies that don't pick the top characters. You're basically converting them into the top characters before they eventually rage quit and get themselves locked out of the game. Let's see. When blown back by a lift strike, holding down a button will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Skill adjustments, automatic avoidance skills, e.g. Wild Sense. The opponent will no longer be able to input these skills while performing a combo or continuing a combo with a rush in. So basically, all the strategic depth of inputting that move and not just being a fucking sitting duck, you took that away. What fucking idiots! Alright, I'm laughing at this shit, but it's like, who let them do that? Why are you listening to the crybabies when that starts to impact them? They don't think about it. When it starts to impact them, when they go for it and they're not able to do it, they're gonna cry and say, they're trying to do it, blah, 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 blah. That's all you're gonna hear about during live stream. I'm getting ready to hear it from Game Breaker God. He talks about he's not able to go for his stuff and people are gonna just be timid against him. Wild Sense attack damage has been reduced. Okay, so basically you're making that unviable. So imagine if Beast Gohan or anybody has that move. Now you're just gonna make it to where people are gonna run from you harder. They're gonna start just key blast spamming, and you make key blast spamming stronger. So they're just gonna run, key blast, blah, 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 key blast, run. It's already like that. If you ever sat down and watched this game like I do, that's all you tend to see for like 90% of the gameplay. Just run. But basically now you've added a reason for them to do that even more so. Kaioken skill count consumed has been reduced only for Goku Z early. And nobody cares. Tada, nobody cares. All I need is 5 seconds. Key will be fully recovered. Nobody cares. That's it. This game is dead. I'm telling you, as many people are telling you that this is a solid patch and they're celebrating because they got their way. Wait till they get hit with battles and hit with the outcomes that they don't like, and they start crying and blaming the developers for, you didn't do it the right way though. If I had done it, I would have made up this way where it would still benefit me. I'm telling you guys, that is what's about to happen. We're all gonna crack up laughing at these clowns. This DLC is going to kill this game. And I hate it only because it's going to affect and have like backlash for other Dragon Ball games. Because they're going to look at it like, we did everything we could for the Dragon Ball games. And instead of blaming their dumbass developers and their dumbass marketing teams at Bandai Namco, they're going to say, well, the Dragon Ball brand just isn't popular anymore. We did everything we did. No, you catered to little crybaby bitches. You catered to little casuals. You didn't understand what the game really needed, and you began flinching at people who were just crying because they're not good at the game. Again, I don't play this game at all. I just talk about it because I find it hilarious that this game is like 3 months old and is struggling to maintain 1K players. But honestly, this is the end of this game, and I hope it doesn't hurt the rest of the franchise. I hope that they don't try to take they've kind of been taking the foot off the gas for like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, even Xenoverse 2 to a degree. And I think that with the failure of Sparking Zero, that might be what they end up doing with the whole Dragon Ball gaming brand. And I hope they don't do that. That's probably what they're going to get ready to do when this blows up in their face. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hey, you might beat the game, and of course, everyone's beaten Sparking Zero and moved on to other games like Marvel Rival and come back to Xenoverse 2, but you'll never beat the end game of all games, perfection, natural selection. Hit that subscribe button, enable all notifications. Perfectionists, we out.